How's it going, guys? I'm Tavius Plays and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you my favorite Warlock PvE build for running strikes, public events, lost sectors, even Gambit, pretty much any low level activity with lots of ads. It's the Geomag Stabilizer Chaos Reach Thresh combo, or Chaos Threshalizer. The Chaos Threshalizer. I absolutely love this build. Every time I'm doing strikes, I pretty much have my super the entire strike. So if you're relatively new to the game or just coming back to the game, this build can help you clear those campaigns in no time. So now let's get into the video. Okay, so first, for those of you new to the game, let's explain the Warlock arc subclass Stormtrance. Chain arc lightning from your hands and electrify enemies with devastating streams of arc light that intensifies over time. Now, under Stormtrance, we have three different attunements: the attunement of conduction, attunement of the elements, and attunement of control. The one I'm going over today is attunement of control, or Chaos Reach. Chaos Reach. Unleash a long-range channel beam of concentrated arc energy. Can be cancelled any times to save super energy. Now, with this build, we take advantage of the Ionic Trace. Defeating enemies has a chance to create Ionic Traces, and collecting them grants energy to all your abilities, including your super. So just by itself, Chaos Reach is really good. Now let's make it even better. Oh, and by the way, Chaos Reach is unlocked in the Forsaken DLC, so if you don't own the expansion, you won't have access to it. Now, the main thing you need for this build is the Geomag Stabilizer exotic boots for your Warlock. This could drop from any exotic drop you get, and they also show up often on rotation with Xur, so check with him every Friday if you don't have them. The Geomag's intrinsic perk is called Close Enough. When Chaos Reach super energy is almost full, sprinting tops it off. Also, damaging enemies with Chaos Reach extends its duration. In other words, when your super energy is at around 80% full, you start running and it fills up. Pretty awesome perk. Okay, now once you have the Geomags, the last thing you need is a weapon that also gives you super energy for killing enemies. For this, we have an exotic pulse rifle called the Bad Juju. This pulse rifle you can get from the kiosk at the tower, the Monument to Lost Lights kiosks. If you want to do it this way, you need an exotic shard and an exotic cipher to acquire it. But if you're like me and don't want to waste your exotic slot on a pulse rifle, any weapon of your choice with a Thresh perk will work. Now, what is a Thresh perk? Thresh is a perk that was introduced with Beyond Light. Killing combatants with this weapon generates a small amount of super energy. This perk can now be found on quite a few weapons, so if you already have a favorite with Thresh, you're set to go. If not, the best choices I've found are the Arctic Haze Solar Auto Rifle and the Royal Chase Void Scout Rifle. The Arctic Haze can be acquired on Europa. If you give yourself a couple hours and go to Europa and do some bounties, lost sectors, some public events, some high value targets. Also, if you go and visit Barracks after you've completed the Beyond Light campaign, he will have bounties to pick up that give specific weapons, and the Arctic Haze is one of them. But keep in mind that these weapons have random rolls, so you might not get the one with Thresh on your first try. Now, the Royal Chase Scout Rifle drops from the Wrathborn hunts, which was the seasonal activity that came out with Beyond Light. On these hunts, you can focus what loot you want to receive, so it's easier to aim for the Royal Chase Scout with Thresh. Also, this weapon drops with a full auto trigger system perk, which turned this scout into an auto rifle, and it's great for this build. Like I said, if you don't have a weapon with Thresh and you wanna go and get Bad Juju, you can do this just fine with Bad Juju. But I personally like to equip an exotic heavy weapon like Honor Key or the Lament. So if you have another legendary weapon with a Thresh perk, go ahead and drop it down in the comments and let me know. And one thing I forgot to mention, if you masterwork the Arctic Haze or the Royal Chase, kills with the weapon will give you Orbs of Power, so even more super energy. Now go have some fun with your Infinite Chaos Reach. And that is it for my Warlock Chaos Threshalizer build. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, as it helps my channel grow so much. I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.